Hi, friends. Good morning and welcome to this session on business partners. In ECC version of SAP, we primarily dealt with customers and suppliers. They had specific transaction codes like XK01, XT01, and so on. The use of business partners in ECC was restricted to FSCM and some specialized modules. In S4 HANA, all the external entities which the company interacts with, like suppliers, customers, banks, employees, have been merged in a common entity called business partners. Business partners can be categorized as persons, that is, a private individual, which could be a consultant or an employee, that is, a real person with a first name and last name. Or a business partner could be an organization, such as a company or a partnership firm which uh, provides goods or services, or which could even be a customer of the entity. There is another one which is rarely used, which is groups, where two or more related persons can be grouped together. So, although a business partner is a common entity, it can be created in different roles like supplier, a customer, or a financial institution, employee, etc. So let us now go to SAP and see how to create a business partner. We have logged into the SAP and the transaction code for creating a business partner is BP. Once inside BP, let us create an organization as a business partner. I will use an internal number range for this, which is 0001. Created is the general view, which contains the general information about the vendor, the tax information, for example, the country specific information, name, address, email, and so on. So let's create a fictitious entity called ABC Industries. This entity is in India. I am keying in the address. Postal code, country, and the region, of course, is the state or province that you are situated in. The language we will deal with the vendor or customer, telephone number, and email, and so on. These tabs are optional. The information can be entered depending upon the country and location of the vendor. You can enter some tax information, country specific information, and so on. So once that information is entered, let me save the vendor. So it gives an error message that required field search term has no entry. So let's go back to the main screen and let's enter the search term 1. I am saving again. With the number 600122. Now let us extend the business partner as a vendor, and to create a vendor I want to create it in purchasing as well as in a finance view. So I go to change mode and let's select the right mode. is FLVN01, and this is the supplier per purchasing organization. So once we click on this role, this tab for purchasing will come up. Let's click on the tab and let's enter the purchasing organization NX00. You then need to enter the purchasing related information like order currency, for example, payment terms, and any Incoterms version that you have. So the details of the Incoterms. Then in the partner functions, we generally enter the common partner functions like VN, which is the vendor, supplier, and then PI, which is the invoicing party. So with this, we will now save this vendor for the purchasing organization. So if there is some missing information, it will again prompt it and you can enter and complete it. This is now saved, and now we'll create it in the role of FLVN00, which is the supplier from a finance perspective. And once you click on this, you will notice that the company code is activated. So let's click on this company code and let's create it in the company code view. So you enter your company code, and in addition, the reconciliation account is mandatory. The reconciliation account is the GL account for the vendors. In this case, it is accounts payable domestic. And in addition, you can enter payment information like payment terms, correspondence information, withholding tax if applicable, and so on. So with this, in this manner, you can create the same business partner in different roles depending upon the requirement. With this, we come to the end of the business partner video. Thank you.